Okay, we're live. How is everyone? Just wait for us all to filter in. It's a little windier today, but the sun is out. It's a nice day. I've been out and about. We've been partying and no, we haven't. No, we haven't. The same old lockdown, same day. It's like Groundhog Day, isn't it? Groundhog Day. There she is, Mitzi. She's awake for a change, which does make a change. But Jeanette, how are you? Welcome. Nice to see you here. Anybody else join us for today's meditation and say hi in the chat. Don't be shy. I'm the one here that's bound to say something terribly wrong. It was a brisk 32 degrees this morning. I had to go out and water the frost off my... That's quite cold, isn't it? I'm guessing you're Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's quite chilly. Right. Today's meditation is going to be first how it is. I messed it up. It should say first see how it is. Let me correct that a minute. Or we could drop the seeing completely. Yeah, it does say see how it is. I read it wrong. There you go. I knew I was going to say something wrong. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Cal on schizophrenia. That is when two personalities, isn't it? Let me know. You need to take medications. Possibly. Who knows? Hey, Margaret, how are you doing? Hi, Sherry. Hi, Heidi. See some nice new names here. How are you all doing? First, see how it is. Yes, meditation. Just an observing meditation today, where we're going to sit and observe. Tracy, managed to get some flour at the shop this morning. Bonus. Nice one. Make me some bread, Trey. Schizophrenia is about being delusional. Oh, I'm that, all right. I'm definitely that. It just varies day to day. I think we all are, aren't we, to some degree? Believing in non-real things. I think we all believe in non-real things. I think having a little faith is good. Blind faith is not so good. Hi, babe. Hello, Stephen. Hope all is well. Watching you from the Philippines. My phone's just woke up. If I say my name or Google or Alexa, things wake up in my house. So yeah, we'll give it a few more minutes. Let people filter in. Grab a chair. Sit up to the table. Hi, Katja. How are you doing? I've got to message you actually, Katja, after this. Remind me. If you don't get a message off me after this, send me a message. I don't believe in supernatural. I don't really. I'm having a conversation with someone on Periscope and Facebook, and I'm on YouTube. So if I'm answering different people, it might be the case. He might have been. You're talking about Siddhartha, the sixth Buddha. There was loads of Buddhas, and we're all Buddhas. If you know about the what the Buddha stands for, we're all Buddhas. Buddha mind. Good morning, Cheryl. It did come from Buddhist. However, many other traditions use meditation in the form of prayer, form of different ways, yes. But the Buddha wasn't the first to do meditation. Far from it. It was around before him. Or who we call the Buddha anyway. But yeah, you're right, essentially. It is a beautiful sunny day here, but it's a bit windy. It's a little bit cooler than yesterday. And Mitzi's here enjoying the sun. The sun pokes through just a little hole in the blind above me. And she loves it. So, what time is it? 1 minute to. We'll give it another minute. And then we will. Got a lovely little passage. I'm going to read this to you. Pardon me. To practice, we must start exactly where we are. Of course, we can always imagine perfect conditions, how it should be ideally, how everyone else should behave, but it's not our task to create an ideal. It's our task to see how it is and to learn from the world as it is. For the awakening of the heart, conditions are always good enough. Ajam Samido, the way it is. I love that. I love that. For the awakening of the heart, conditions are always good enough. So even during this time, conditions are always good enough. Well, meditation could be a waste of time. It could be useless, and it may not. Give it a try. Stay with us. Join us for the meditation today, and see how you feel. Talking to Cal on Periscope. Hi, Shelley. Yes, it's snowing in Cheryl's back garden. I say back garden, it's like a forest she has. Great big forest, animals and everything. So, let's make a start. And I'm going to read that out again when we start. So, first, see how it is. To practice, we must start exactly where we are. Of course, we can always imagine perfect conditions, how it should be ideally, how everyone else should behave. But it's not our task to create an ideal. It's our task to see how it is and to learn from the world as it is. For the awakening of the heart, conditions are always good enough. Now, if we bring our awareness to our breath, straighten our backs and place our feet on the floor if you can. Raise your arms above your head and take a deep breath in. And as you slowly let the breath out, allow your arms to float down either side of you until they rest gently on top of your thighs. And as you bring your awareness to your breathing in and your breathing out, everything is fine in this moment. We don't have to worry about anything. All the voices that pop up, we can just go, thank you for being here. But we're just sitting down and becoming aware of our breath for now. Everything in this moment is just perfectly good enough for this meditation. Take notice of the little subtleties and the little nuances in your breathing. Maybe you can feel the colder air going in and feel it slightly warmer as you breathe out. Maybe you feel your body move back and forward slightly as your body fills with air, as your lungs expand. And as your lungs deflate and the air goes out, you don't need to change how you're breathing. Your body knows exactly how to breathe in this moment. And as you breathe in calm, you breathe out relax. You may choose to close your eyes, or if not, just soften your gaze a few feet in front of you. And see how much more you can bring into your awareness. Maybe what you're feeling inside your body right now. How is your heart feeling? What's coming up in your heart? We're not looking for any feeling in particular, we're just seeing what's there. There's no right or wrong answer. It is just what it is. And whether it's fear or love or some other emotion, it's really fine. Whatever is coming up, what does it look like? Where is it to in your body? Maybe it's got a colour. Maybe we can put that aside. Just put it near us. And then see what else is there. As we're going deeper and deeper inside of ourselves. Unless we can see the root of whatever's there, unless we can become aware of what's coming up, it becomes impossible to be able to deal with. Or impossible to see the information in the emotion, the feeling. And you may not understand what's coming up, and you may not like it, or you may really enjoy it. Whichever way, just allow it to be what it is. Be okay with not knowing why it's there. And now you can imagine it coming and going. Maybe it can fade away, and then maybe you can bring it back. This gives us some healthy control over the way we're feeling. So whether we're feeling great and it's a wonderful, blissful feeling, it's still just something that is coming and going. Perhaps it's something you're not overly enjoying, or you don't want that feeling. Just the same again, it's not permanent, it'll come and go. And now perhaps we can have a feeling of gratitude for the fact that we can feel and we can be aware of this moment. How does that look and feel when you're grateful for this gift of this moment? Whatever feelings come up, you're grateful for them. Whether they serve as a warning or they serve as motivation. Notice how the feelings change. From one moment to the next, they change into different feelings, mainly following your mind. Or maybe it's your mind following your feelings. We're just sitting back and watching them happen. It gives us some kind of control over them, that we can be aware of them and we can allow them to fade and disappear. Or we can choose to embrace them and give them weight and bring them fully into our lives. And remember, this is about getting used to seeing things how they are. Seeing your feelings of exactly how they are, rather than, I don't like that feeling, I want this particular feeling. Feelings and emotions come and go. It's when we take notice of them that counts. I'm going to leave you go for about a minute. I'll keep an eye on the time and I'll come back to you. Just be alone with your feelings. Be alone with whatever's coming up inside of your body. And now in a moment we're going to come back and we're going to bring this feeling of calmness, and we're going to be able to bring these feelings back with us in a way that we're more in control with them rather than them pushing us around. And I'll come back from 5. So 5, 4, gently open your eyes. 3, move your shoulders around. 2, take a deep breath in. And 1, let the deep breath out with a little more energy. How are you guys doing? If we just sit down and observe our feelings just a couple of times a day, just inquire and go, what's going on? What can I feel? What's going on right now inside? It gives us a real control over how we respond to the world and how we interpret things. And it's the beginning of emotional intelligence. I like to call it emotional wisdom. I don't like intelligence because intelligence is very subjective. Wisdom doesn't mean that we have to know. Wisdom is more of an action, a wise action. And emotional wisdom is a wise action based on an emotion. So that's why I like to call it emotional wisdom. Thank you, Cheryl. Hi, Edith. Thank you, and bless you as well. You did a lot yesterday, Shelley. I wonder what you got up to yesterday, or what did you do? Thank you. Sherry on YouTube and Tessa on YouTube. Welcome to you both. Cheryl, grateful for these moments. Peaceful feeling of gratitude for all my blessings. Get to embrace them all. Exactly. These feelings and things that come up, whether or not, whether or not we embrace them or not, they're wonderful gifts that we can use, that we can enjoy and we can be part of. We don't have to suppress them and push them away, or we don't have to be steamrolled by them. They are what they are. Thank you, Russell. My mind was like a stormy sea because I was in a rush this morning. Yeah, just... That's it. That's it. And I'm going to... my pleasure, David. I'm going to end today with a little poem. And your stormy sea reminded me of this little poem. Spring has its 100 flowers. Autumn its moon. Summer its cooling breezes. Winter its snow. If you allow no idle concerns to wait on your heart, the whole life will be one perennial good season. The golden age of Zen. I'll just read through it one more time. Spring has its 100 flowers, autumn its moon, summer its cooling breezes, winter its snow. If you allow no idle concerns to wait on your heart, your whole life will be one perennial good season. I love that. Love that. You don't need to wait for summer then. You don't need to despise winter, or you don't need to, just when this season's over. Just don't let any idle concerns wait on your heart. Take care, guys. I will be back tomorrow, and thank you. Namaste.